Hello, my friend. So last week we had a very heavy, really interesting top news segment. This week we got lots of interesting top news and lots of interesting new releases that came out this week that I'm really just pumped to talk to you about. So we're gonna start off top news with talking about some celebrity releases and how they're linked. Like Ellen DeGeneres and potentially Meghan Markle have an actual link when it comes to the beauty space, which is super weird. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Bretman Rock and Playboy. We're also gonna be talking about Coppertone and their recall of some sunscreens. So we have that, we have a bunch of other top news stories and all of the makeup releases for this week coming at you. Hang tight, we're getting into it right now. Before we get started with the news for today, this video is sponsored by Nira Skin, and when they contacted me and told me about their device, I got immediately interested in what it was and how it worked, because you know I'm a big science geek. I have reviewed a ton of makeup and skincare tools, and this one's really different and interesting. This is the first and only skincare device that is FDA cleared to, they say, erase wrinkles. But of course, we need more than just erase wrinkles. What does it actually mean? It is a heat laser system that encourages collagen production in the lower layers of your skin. It's the same tech that dermatologists use in the office, but they've made it in an FDA cleared home device. If you want to know a little bit more about the science behind it, I will link their page down below where they explain it all in very, I think that's relatively easy to understand terms, but it's real worthy to include here, so I'm just gonna link it down below for you. But let me just show you how this works. So it's very easy to use, it's very fast, it only takes like 2 minutes a day, which you know is part of my problem with other devices, it just takes too stinking long. But this one, very easy to use. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna wash your face, you wanna make sure you dry your face completely, and then you start your treatment. You turn the device on, dun, da, 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 and then the lights over here tell you how much battery you have. Since I got it 2 weeks ago, I haven't had to charge it. It's still at the highest level of battery. It'll go down to 1 and then it'll go down to nothing. The battery lasts a long time. And then to start your treatment, you just push the button. Now you hear that means that it's not making contact with the skin. So when you put it on your skin, it gives you one beep to tell you that the contact has been made and then a beep to tell you when to move on. I'm gonna insert some B-roll of me using it last night, and it really is super easy to use. You just slowly move it across under your eye and just make your way to around your whole under eye area. Because I've only been using it for 2 weeks, I can't show you full results, but I will show you my before and after pictures that I have right now. But the results really are seen between 60 to 90 days, and they do have a 90-day money-back guarantee for the device. One thing I love about this is that you can change the strength of the heat that is being radiated into the lower layers of your skin. I keep mine on the very lowest level, but it goes up to 5 levels. They say you don't have to turn it up super high in order for it to work. You just put it on the one that is the most comfortable for you, where you feel warmth without pain. Nira wanted me to let you know that today is the very last day of their 40% off sale, so I will have my affiliate link down below for you in case you'd like to check it out. I am still on my journey with Nira, but I'm looking forward to giving you my full results when I get to that 60 to 90 days. So thank you so much to Nira for sponsoring this video and for sending this over so I got a chance to try it. I'm looking forward to seeing the full results in 60 to 90 days, and I will keep you posted. But for now, let's get into the top news for this week because I have a lot to tell you. This job doing makeup news is such a cool job because sometimes when I'm researching, I think I'm going one direction and then another story will pop up and it turns out that the stories are linked and it's so freaking cool. Okay, so this is one of those situations. Let's start with Meghan Markle. So Meghan Markle, you know, paparazzi's always following her around, trying to figure out what she's doing. She has been taking meetings with a guy named Bill Guthie at his estate. Now, if you've never heard of Bill Guthie, he owns a company called Guthie Renker, and Guthie Renker owns a bunch of cosmetic companies. So he helped like Cindy Crawford come up with her makeup line or skincare line. I think it was a skincare line. He was also behind the new J.Lo skincare line, and he's like behind Crepe Erase and a bunch of other companies. So Meghan Markle has been seen at his estate taking meetings. Who knows? Maybe they're just having tea. I don't know. I highly doubt it, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But then, this is where I didn't know it was gonna be linked, but it is. Totally not on my 2021 bingo card. Ellen DeGeneres coming out with a skincare line. Like, what? Okay, it's a thing. It's a thing. She announced it on her show. It's called Kind Science. The nickname for it on Instagram is KS by Ellen DeGeneres. It's like everybody does the thing where it's like something short by whoever the celebrity is. It's okay, anyway, launching October 26th. According to their Instagram, they're using snow mushroom as a humectant. They're using kakadu plum as their vitamin C, bakuchiol as their retinol alternative, as well as a peptide complex. So the ingredients actually look really nice. I mean, for things that I like in my skincare, things that are research-based, I think the ingredients so far on the surface look really nice. I also looked into another post that they put on Instagram where it says that the brand is skin kind, animal kind, and eco kind. And I looked into it, and actually they've been Leaping Bunny certified since 2020. So it's possible that this was supposed to launch before. And now, you know, pandemic, all of that, now it's launching. But it is Leaping Bunny certified, which I thought was cool. Now, during the announcement on Ellen's show, she said that it is a, quote, age-positive skincare that actually works. Now, this is where it links to Meghan Markle. So on her Instagram for the brand, it says the line is in collaboration with a woman named Victoria Jackson. So I looked up who's Victoria Jackson. She has a company called Victoria Jackson Cosmetics. Apparently it was sold on QVC. I looked, I could not find it, so I don't know if it's still available widely or whatever. I've never heard of it. You'll have to let me know if you've heard of it, especially if you've watched QVC. Like, when did it go out? Like, what's the deal? That I don't know. But this is where it's interesting because she's the wife of Bill Guthie of Guthie and Renker. So it's all connected. Guthie and Renkers, they're just like putting their feelers out for all the celebrities, trying to get all the celebrity brands going, which is really smart because we know that in this day and age, you really have to have something beyond a good product in order to sell it. So, you know, getting celebrities behind it is a smart choice. There's one product sneak peek on the Instagram, but it is literally a peek. Like, there's leaves in front of it and you can barely see it. It does look really pretty though. It's got like the bamboo tops and everything. I don't know. It looks nice. It looks nice. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what the actual formulas are of the Ellen DeGeneres skincare line, and if Meghan Markle is going to take the bait and go into it herself. I think it would be smart, honestly. I think it would be smart. Am I going to buy it? I don't know. Probably not, but I think it's really smart. Speaking of celebrity launches, we have a new celebrity launch this week that actually launched. It is Jenny McCarthy's cosmetic line. It is called Formless Beauty, and the brand says that it is, quote, eco-friendly, cruelty-free, and made with ingredients that are easy to understand, and also made in the US. McCarthy told People magazine that they're ingredients that you can pronounce, which we know here on this channel isn't necessarily a positive. You know, you need things sometimes that you can't pronounce in order to preserve the product or make it work better, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad for you in any way, but that's part of the marketing of the brand. McCarthy continued on that line. It's a lip gloss, you know, it's on your mouth, you're ingesting it. And then she said, my mission is to crack the code and have cosmetics not only be amazing and beautiful, but healthy. I want you to choose my brand because yes, it looks great, but it's good for you. And it's like stretching it. Like, there's one thing to say my stuff isn't bad for you, but to actually say it's good for you, I want to see some really good for the skin ingredients in here. And she actually does have some, which is pretty cool. The FAQ page says that there's no scent or flavor, just so you know, but it's really, these are all the ingredients: sunflower seed oil, candelia wax, shea butter, jojoba seed oil, aloe, chamomile extract, grapefruit seed extract, and colors. That's it. There's no preservatives in here though, which freaks me out. Like, I want to see phenoxyethanol. If people can't pronounce it, you just put a little phonetic thing so that people can learn how to pronounce it, and you put some damn phenoxyethanol and and you put some damn phenoxyethanol in there so that you can make sure that it doesn't go rancid. So it's just 3 colors. They're all pink shades. She's modeling them. She has another blonde model. I really wish she had come out with at least one like more brown shade or more red shade to kind of account for more skin tones and more preferences. But you know, she'll probably come out with more, I would imagine. Each color is named with a specific intention: manifest, dream, and love. They are $25 each, which is quite pricey. You can get a bundle though, 3 for $69. Just OMG on the price tag on those. Would love to know what you think down in the comments. Sounds like I'm manifesting some money over here is what's happening with that price tag, my gosh. Another thing not on my bingo card, all of the things happening. Bretman Rock. Okay, he is officially the first openly gay male cover star in Playboy history. In honor of Filipino American History Month, Bretman, if you are not familiar, is a former beauty YouTuber. Now he's branched out to a bunch of other things, appeared on their digital cover for October. When speaking about the opportunity, Bretman said, quote, "For Playboy to have a male on the cover is a huge deal for the LGBT community, for my brown people community, and it's all so surreal. A total, is this even effing happening right now type of vibe. And I'm so pretty." If that's just Bretman's humor. Anthony Allen Ramos, the head of talent at GLAAD, told Yahoo in a statement that Bretman Rock is continuing to defy gender norms and use his massive social platform to not only break down barriers for LGBTQ inclusion in the industry, but also inspire so many other LGBTQ Filipinos who have been underrepresented in fashion, modeling, and across media. Congratulations to Bretman Rock. I wish him nothing but the best. No matter your personal feelings about Kylie Jenner, she's really good at a lot of things. And one of the things she's very good at is marketing. And her marketing for her collaboration with Nightmare on Elm Street was freaking incredible. The video that she released, the images that she released were just really, really good. It almost made me want to buy it, and I'm not even a big Nightmare on Elm Street fan, and I'm not even a big fan of the shades, but it's just, the marketing is so cool. It's like you almost forget that she's selling liquid and powder because she sells it so freaking well. The set comes in a retro VHS tape box, which again, really smart. There's an eyeshadow palette, there's 3 lip lacquers, a set of lashes, and a red lip and cheek jelly stain. The lashes and the jelly stain are new to the Kylie Cosmetics line. And the collaboration launches on October 12th at 3 p.m. PST on KylieCosmetics.com. Are you intrigued by this? Are you going to purchase it? I'm just gonna sit back and admire from afar. If you have Coppertone spray sunscreens in your cabinet, definitely pay attention to this. This is very important. Coppertone recalled a bunch of aerosol sunscreens due to the presence of benzene. We've seen this with other sunscreens in the past year. I don't know what's going on, but there is a recall. If you do not know, benzene is a known carcinogen. Exposure may result in increased risk of cancer and blood diseases. All of the products that they're recalling were manufactured between the dates of January 10th, 2021 and June 15th, 2021. Affected products were the aerosol cans of their Pure and Simple Kids, Pure and Simple Baby, Sport Mineral, and Sport Spray, all SPF 50 sunscreens. It was a voluntary recall, and they haven't received any reports that any harm has come to anyone because of the sunscreens. A press release on the FDA website said that even daily exposure to the levels that were reported in these sunscreens, quote, would not be expected to cause adverse health consequences. The CDC states that long-term exposure to the elevated levels of benzene, that's where it's a bigger danger. So you do want to discontinue using these if you do have them. Coppertone is notifying all of their retailers and arranging for a return of all the unsold products. I will have the beauty packaging article where I got this information down below. It has all the lot numbers and everything on there, and also a link to request a refund. And then finally, just a fun one at the end. If you are not following Megan Thee Stallion on Instagram and you like nail art, go over and follow her because the X-ray manicure. Okay, let me just show you this. This so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. This is just one of the coolest manicures I have ever seen. Just the level of detail and just how creative it is and under the black light and everything. It's so freaking cool. But what makes me really sad about this manicure is it is no longer on her nails. She has evil eyes now on her nails. I guess they're evil eyes. They're just eyeballs on her nails now. But really, really beautiful. And there's tons of really cool nail art that she gets done. I don't know who her artist is. I wish she would tag them because I feel like they deserve some credit for the beauty they're creating on her nails. All right, my friend, are you ready for the product report? Lots of new releases. We're gonna try to hit going down these things. Lunar Beauty Moonspell Volume 2. There's 20 shades, $48. Personally, I'm honestly not dying over this color story, and I really like Manny's formula. I own a ton of Manny's palettes. Really just a great formula, but I'm not digging on this color story. It's just not personally for me. Let me know if you do get it though, what you think of it. Makeup Geek, 4 new quads for Halloween. Really interesting color stories there. Marlene has a great way of putting colors together that really work together. And I love her formula too. It's fantastic. These, oh my gosh. All right, Nikkia Joy Cosmetics limited edition Supernova collection. 5 chroma shift pigments inspired by the rich, striking colors of outer space. They're $16 each, which is very reasonable for a multi-chrome pigment. Those are usually extremely pricey. I've seen them as much as $25 or $30 for one. So yeah, really excited for these. And this was shared in our Facebook Hunters group. I hadn't heard of this brand. I'm now following them. Really beautiful packaging here. The Prados Beauty and Stephen Paul Judd Matriarch Collection for Indigenous Peoples Day of 2021. That's tomorrow. It is a 30-pan palette, a 4-pan face palette, 5 new lipsticks, 2 new lashes, and a liquid eyeliner. Prices are $16 to $45, but you can also purchase the entire collection for $285. That includes a custom collector's box. Just really beautiful, very creative, and definitely going to be following this brand from now on. Usually when I'm doing the script for What's Up in Makeup, I find something where I'm like, okay, I'm buying that. And this was the thing this week. This is the Hindash Hero Line eyeliner. You know how much I love a good pen liner, and this one, just the product imagery alone, I was like, okay, all right, I'm not gonna be able to do that, but however, I do want to try this eyeliner because it looks amazing. It's $23, but it was $10 shipping for me, so it ends up being $33, which is really, really pricey. I don't know if I'm able to justify repurchasing it no matter how good it is, but I definitely wanted to try it. I just did a review this week on the HipDot Game Night palette collection. HipDot now has another collab that they launched this week with the Addams family. It launched on October 5th. 8-shade eyeshadow palette, a trio of lipsticks, and a collector's box. Full collection's $58, or you can get the palette or the lipstick set. Those are $24 each. Really cute there. It reminds me of old school Kat Von D. It's giving me like original old school Kat Von D beauty vibes. Totally different realm of aesthetics here. By Terry VIP Expert Palette. This is the Bonjour Paris palette, and it is over at Beautylish for $56. The prints in the shades are absolutely gorgeous, but you have to tell me what you think. Does it look like there really isn't a very big range of shades in here? Do they look kind of similar? Like, I wish that they had done more of a light, medium, deep range of tones, even if they are going with a natural look, but it is really, really pretty. I have to say that. On the other end of the spectrum, we have ColourPop's Play It Jewel Mega Palette and Primer. The primer does come in 3 shades. Did ColourPop have a primer before? I'm surprised it took them this long to come out with an eyeshadow primer. $34 for the palette, $8 for the primer. You can get a set with the palette and your choice of primer shade for $39. ColourPop is just really smart with their bundles. It's smart to release the eye primer with a palette that a lot of people are probably going to be interested in. I know that like the Kathleen Lights Jewel one sold really, really well. People seem to really like ColourPop's more colorful shades. It does kind of remind me though, you have to tell me if you think so, of the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, the white one. The shade selection is kind of reminiscent of that. Not exactly, of course, but kind of reminiscent in my opinion. Now this one, okay, I reached out to my contact at Essence and I was like, please tell me you're sending this in PR. Because I want everything, but they're not. It's a UK exclusive, it looks like. Hopefully, maybe they'll bring it to the US. This is the Essence Coffee to Glow collection. Oh my gosh, let me tell you about it. So we have the Mind and Body Wake Up Mist. It has a caramel coffee scent. Then we have a body scrub with real coffee grounds. There's also a lip scrub with coffee in it. There's an eyeshadow palette. There are these highlighter beans, which are so freaking cute. They look like little coffee beans. Like, are you serious right now? There is an under eye energy treatment with caffeine and vitamin E. There is the Healthy Glow face scrub, which also has a caramel coffee scent. And then this is a scented highlighter brush. And I will not say who, but I told a brush brand a long time ago, I was like, I'm gonna give you a free giveaway here. I'm telling you what your next hit is. It's scented makeup brushes. You need to come out with scented makeup brushes. They ignored me, and now Essence is jumping on it, and I have a feeling this is gonna be a thing. Scented makeup brushes. Mark my words, it's coming. Another collab, this one, XXRevolution and the new Matrix movie. I had to look it up. I was like, is it gonna be like a reboot where there's all new actors? No, it's Keanu Reeves and they're just continuing the story, which I think is kind of cool. I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch the other movies before I watch that one because I don't remember really that much that happened in the Matrix. It's been a long time. But anyway, back to the makeup. 13 products in the collection, including makeup bags, brushes, lip products, eyeshadow palettes. The eyeshadow palette with the red pill and the blue pill looks so cool. But it's like the shadows they picked for each one just look kind of boring. But the one that looks cool to me is the Trinity palette with the neon green packaging, and the shades look interesting. They also have a Morpheus palette. Makes sense. Color story totally makes sense, but also a little bit boring. Are you getting anything from this? I'm not, but I give them credit. And then we have a collaboration with an influencer, Sol de Janeiro, and Lights Lacquer by Kathleen Lights. It is available now exclusively on soldejaneiro.com. $23 includes a Heart and Soul limited edition Lights Lacquer nail polish in their Soul yellow shade, and then a Brazilian Touch hand cream. Moving over to Sephora, they come out with all of the favorites kits this time of year. We've talked about them in previous weeks. There's a new one this week. It is the makeup must-haves. It's $54. There's 10 products, including 6 mini size and 3 full-size products. But I'm not sure about the Natasha Denona palette, whether that would be considered full size. I mean, honestly, it does look pretty nice, but I think it's gonna depend on your personal preferences, what you need, what you wanna try. I mean, like, it's got a full-size beauty blender, of course, in there. There's a Benefit brow gel. That's one of my favorite brow gels of all time. I know a lot of people love that Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, so I really do think this is gonna be an individual choice on whether this is gonna be worth it or not. The other one, this is the Mini Candle Discovery Set. It's $50. It includes 5 small candles ranging between 1 ounce and 2.5 ounces from a bunch of different bougie candle brands. So one thing I was sad about is they don't have Forever Mood in here, but I would imagine, Jackie would have to have a different size packaging that maybe she just doesn't have access to or whatever. But I think missing out on having Forever Mood in here, I think that was a miss. They should have had Forever Mood. But anyway, what you do is you try out the candles, and when you find the one you like, you get a full size, you get a voucher to get a full size of any of the candles that you like. There's been a lot of talk about this, and now it is launching. This is the Tower 28 Sunny Days SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. $30. It is coming October 12th and online, and then in store on the 15th. There has been a debate about the shade range, so I would love if you would weigh in on that. I mean, it looks like a nice gradient to me, and because it is more of a tinted product, it should theoretically work for more people because your natural skin tone should shine through a bit. But I'm curious to know what you think about this. And we talked about this in previous weeks. It is now arriving. The Smashbox and Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector is coming back to Sephora. It's the same Becca, Becca closed, Becca's done, but now their Smashbox is selling the Becca Under Eye Corrector. It's $32 online and in store on October 15th if you want it. Now, I feel like we've been talking about Urban Decay's Naked Cyber for like a year and a half. But it's finally coming to Sephora October 17th, $49. I haven't watched any reviews of this, but I mean, on the whole, it kind of looks interesting in that there's like duochromes and stuff, but it's so light. It's so powdery looking. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Another thing I'm not sure about,
let me just show you. Too Faced holiday collections. It used to be a big lead up to the Too Faced holiday collections. Everybody was so curious about what was Too Faced gonna do for the holidays, and then we all got smart and realized that they changed the formula for their holiday collections, and it's a bunch of crap, except for it's got this pretty packaging and crap formulas inside. But they really are cute, so let's talk about it. Okay, this one though, the You're So Hot bronzer and lip gloss set, $39. I mean, the bronzer. I hate myself for wanting this. I hate myself for loving you. All right, sorry. Like, why? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Okay, let's get off of that because I don't want this. This is the Christmas in the City makeup set. This is the one that usually isn't very good quality, $59. It does include two 12-pan eyeshadow palettes, a 4-pan face palette, and a mini Better Than Sex mascara. But then we go back to, I don't know. Christmas Coffee Mini Palette, $27. It is, quote, scented like Christmas morning coffee. Why? Why am I like this? What is wrong with me? Landing over at Ulta this week, we talked about them last week, the Simpsons and Makeup Revolution collection and the BH Cosmetics and Doja Cat collection. Those are both over there. MAC has also launched their Holiday 2021 collection. It's freaking ginormous. There's like 18 listings at Ulta, and some of them there's multiple shades under each listing. It's a lot, including, not limited to, 5 shades of lipstick, 5 lip glosses, 2 lip gloss trios, a mini lipstick vault, eye pencils with little itty bitty star caps that are super cute, 2 face palettes, 5 shade shifter duochrome shadows, and 2 hyper real glow duos. Like, it's a lot. Also, I've seen a lot of buzz on social media about this. BH Cosmetics Poison Shock collection, 6 relatively monochromatic 9-pan palettes. There's also a brush set. Honestly, it just looks like ColourPop to me. ColourPop's been doing this for years. Like, I'm just bored. That's just me. XXRevolution, because, you know, marshmallows are trendy. Tasty Marshmallow Wonderland collection. 2 highlighters, 3 lip glosses. There's a bigger palette and a smaller palette. You know, marshmallows. It's a good thing. And then finally, the product report. You remember when Lorac was like, they came out with their Pro Palettes and everyone lost their mind over the Pro Palettes? I think these are new. I'm not 100% sure. Some new Lorac Pro Palettes. All of them say that they're sold out right now, but I haven't seen them on Ulta's website before, and sometimes Ulta will do that. They'll list something is sold out when it hasn't even launched yet. So that's what it looks like's happening here. There's 3 minis and then a full size called Fairy Tale Forest. And I don't know what Lorac did to anybody. Like, what Lorac do to like lose everybody? Because they still make really good products. At least the last ones that I tried like a year ago were really good. Poor Lorac. All right, let's talk about PR purchase products of the week. We're gonna talk Sigma Magnifique. Okay, I gotta get out my little cheat sheet that they sent me. This has not launched yet. It's what I'm wearing on my face today. The Magnifique eyeshadow palette, $33. It looks like this, and it does come with this brush. I will tell you, I am not the biggest fan of the brushes they included. They're super floofy. So if you need to like blow out, like I use the shade to blow out this Intrigue shade. Yeah. I used it to blow this one out, but you can't really use it for any of the other shadows in here because it's just too floofy and big. I wish that they had included something a little more functional for using with this palette, in my opinion. But the shadows are great. They're wonderful. Let me just swatch a few for you because they are really nice. So there we go. And ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. And kind of blend them out a little bit, and that's kind of what they look like. And I used all of them on my eyes today. Very easy to use, very easy to blend, just typical Sigma formula, and a really pretty color story. And then I used on my face today, this is the Berry Glow Cheek Duo. It's $39. I need to wipe my fingers off so I can swoosh. Bam, bam, bam. And we'll put these right here so they don't interfere. I actually use the highlighter in my inner corner a little bit because the lightest shade that's in the palette is a little bit darker. So I use this to brighten up my inner corner because this one wasn't really brightening it because of my skin tone. And then finally, this is the Adored Mini Lip Set, $25 for the 3. This is fun, it's like painting myself. So this last one has a little bit of glitter in it. So that's the lip trio, very holiday, where you could pull this off for like a Halloween party or even stretching into the holiday season. Just really, really pretty there. And this was sent in PR. Oh, I also wanted to mention, I forgot, the brush that comes with the Berry Glow palette, really nice for highlighter because again, it's really floofy. So it was nice for highlighter, but I feel like I need something a little bit more dense for the blush because I felt like I just didn't have enough control of the blush with this brush. It's just too floofy. So I wanted to mention that just as a critique of it, but formula wise, absolutely fantastic. Launch date is October 14th at sigmabeauty.com. And then on my lips today, I finally got it. I'm so excited. This is the Kaleidos Apple collection and it is so freaking beautiful. Let me show you the little paperweight thing when we talked about this. Like this thing is freaking gorgeous. Like it's beautiful. And then there's a little fan in here. I can't flip it the way Peter Mom flips a fan. I don't know how to do that, but there's the little fan. And then there is a lip stain. It has just a little bit of pigmentation to it. Really, really pretty there. Very creamy. And then there's two lip sets. The one I'm wearing on my lips today is Pink Moon. And I've been asked recently like what their formula is like. And it's moussey, but it dries down more than, let's say, like an M Cosmetics or a Bare Minerals. It's kind of got that K-Beauty blotted lip look when it goes on. It's not super like crusty and opaque. Like it's really creamy and smooth looking. It looks very natural on the lips. It's a very nice formula, very comfortable. When you blot it off, it does stay, but if you don't blot it off, you can really, you can still feel it on your lips. It doesn't dry down completely, but when you blot it, you do still have a lot of color left. That's where I'm at right now. It's just a really, really nice formula. The packaging on these lip sets, just absolutely incredible. All of this is available now on the Kaleidos website. Just a few notable sales this week. It Cosmetics online exclusive sets are 30% off. Live Love Polish is going through a rebranding, so right now they have a sale, buy two, get two free. And then announced the Sephora Beauty Insider Holiday Savings Event. The dates have been announced. Use code YAYHOLIDAY at checkout on these dates. It's a little ways away. As usual, Rouge is 20%, VIB 15%, and Insider is 10%. Rouge starts on the 5th of November, VIB on the 9th, Insider on the 11th. All of them go until the 15th of November. And also for everybody, they're doing 30% off of all Sephora collection products. And that's from the 5th to the 15th. No codes needed for that. And then finally, our artist shout out of the week. Allow me to introduce you to Mason. This is MUA Mason. It looks like on his profile, he is only 18 years old. Like, my gosh, I can't even. The first look is called Clownery. Oh my gosh, the artistry with the splatter. I don't think I've ever seen black lines used quite like this in makeup before. Also, the shadow around the left eye is absolute perfection. So gorgeous. And the fact that he added glitter on his nose, just so sick smart. So smart. The second look is called Married to the Moon. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the original art that inspired this look and also Mason's interpretation. I just love this so very much. I also love the lashes that he chose and the eye look that he chose to go with it. I just have to mention that because sometimes people neglect that, you know, when you have such a beautiful art piece, but the way he paired it with the eye look, just absolutely beautiful. And then the final one is called Halo. And I just want to take a moment to appreciate the white brows and the little halo. Okay, now that we've appreciated that, let's look at the constellation. Like, are you kidding me? And then the wings, oh my gosh, the wings. They're so pretty. So he has a goal on his Instagram page to hit 5,000. When I last checked, he was at 4,869. So maybe we can get him there to 5,000. If you love his looks, go check him out. Go follow him. Let's bump him over that 5,000 mark. And that, my friend, was What's Up in Makeup this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. And of course, thank you as always to our What's Up in Makeup hunters. Thank you so much for all of your submissions this week. It really helps me out so much. Thank you for all that you do. Our chat today replay is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be hanging out talking about makeup. Hopefully you can join us. If you can't, it is no problem at all. You can always watch it on the replay. If you're subscribed, it's super easy. You just go over your subscription feed, it's gonna be there. If you are not subscribed, you can still get there by going to my channel page, clicking on my videos, and then clicking on the video titled Live Chat. I hope you loved What's Up in Makeup today. I know that it was a long video, but hopefully you found it interesting and valuable and helpful. If you did, hit the thumbs up button because that really does help me a lot. And if you would like to watch another one of my videos, if you missed What's Up in Makeup last week, there's gonna be a couple of videos over here for you to watch, including last week's episode if you'd like to watch it. And thank you again so much for watching. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon.